Hello and welcome to this another Adobe Illustrator tutorial with KJ Designs. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to create this beautiful text on path that is forming a walkway, a walkthrough. So stick along with me. Make sure that you watch the video up to the end so that you don't miss out anything. For those of you that are new to this channel, please kindly hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, as well as liking and leaving a comment. Let's jump into Adobe. So as we start, we are going to first construct a rectangle that will form our background, and for this case we are going to use a black background. So grab the rectangle tool, construct your rectangle. Now we're going to construct another rounded rectangle. So come and grab the rounded rectangle tool, construct that rectangle, make sure that it's a little bit tall, give it a strong height, give it a stroke color and remove the fill color. And we're going to increase on the corners to at least 100 pixels, like that. Now the next thing, we are going to put the text on this rounded rectangle of ours. Make sure that it's selected. So come and grab the type on path tool from here. You come, select the rectangle, come here, right click, and then click on type on path tool. So click on the rectangle, anyway on the rectangle, on the strokes of the rectangle, like that. Make the words have the white color. So I'm going to remove these other words for this case. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to make sure that the first letter somehow is in a proper line with the last letter of the sentence. So I'm going to get this direct selection tool, come on this line, the one you're seeing, the one down, move it down so that we can have more space, and then grab this one and then try to make sure that it at least lines, like it should appear like it's on a straight line. So now after doing that, the next thing, we are going to convert this to curves by right clicking on it and then click on create outlines. After doing that, we are going to add an effect that will duplicate this, forming the walkthrough that we want, the pathway that we want. So come to effect, distort and transform, then click on transform. For this case, you have to follow the figures that I'm going to input. So for copies, first put in 1. Let me move it to the side so that you can see what happens. For the copies, input 1. Then to the horizontal and vertical scale, put there 82, so that you come up with something like this. And then after that, create more 11 copies out of it, like this, and then press OK. Let me increase on its size a little bit. So now it's a whole, it's one thing. We have to separate it. So come, make sure that it's selected, click on object, come to expand appearance, and then after ungroup. Now each and every sentence is on its own. So now the next thing we are going to do is to reduce the opacity as we are going to the smaller, from the bigger one to the smaller one. So the best way to do this is first select this smaller one, the smallest one, the one that is inside, give it a small opacity of like 5%, The next one, give it 10. The next one, give it 20. Yeah, you can keep on doing that up to the last one, the bigger one, by increasing an opacity of 10 to the recent one. So this one was 20. For this, we are going to make it 30. So now, after reducing the opacity, you come up with something like this that forms a walkthrough. So the last thing, we have to group it again, group it back. So we are going to select all. I'm going to press Ctrl A on my keyboard to select all of this, and then deselect this background by holding Shift and clicking on it, so that I can only remain with these sentences being selected, and then grouping, and then group them. So now it's one thing, yeah, forming a walkthrough. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching up to the end. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment, as well as subscribing with turning on the notification bell. So thank you guys, stay blessed, I love you. Stay tuned to the channel because more tutorials are coming.